Okay, so we had disconnected. Lee mentioned a solar flare affecting the internet? What? That proves that the aliens are who give us the internet. The government knows more. They're not telling us. Well, we're gonna see. Maybe it was just a blip. Wave. So hopefully it was just being a little silly head, and it will be okay for the rest of the stream. Hopefully. We'll see. If we get disconnected again, then I guess we'll call it, and then maybe it'll just have to be one of those nights. Such a pain in the butt, but we'll see how it goes. Cross your fingers. True, JC, this is what's up. Ramuh's trying to hide. This music is really cool though. Like, what the heck? This is really fun. I guess maybe it's supposed to be foreboding, but it's a good time. Ah, nervous. But I guess we'll just try it. We'll just go for it. We'll see how it goes. Wise ones have ventured deep within the Sylphlands. These ones must proceed carefully and keep an eye out for touched ones. Oh. Hi, Lee. So, we're gonna give it a shot, and if it disconnects again, then I guess we'll just call it for today. But hopefully it'll kind of cooperate. Oh, I don't want those frogs to snatch me. This music is so cool though. It's like a vampire, but like a fun vampire. That's what this makes me think of. Where are we going here? Hi, Arrowell. Thank you. Welcome back to all of you. Ah. Yeah, I thought I saw you mention that in the Discord. That's always a good time. What are you doing? Don't go down. This one is most sorry, but this one can go no further. Draw too close to Lord Ramuh, and this one may turn mean and nasty like touched ones. And so this one must say farewell for now. Walking one will find wise ones not far from here to the south. Go in safety, walking one. Oh. Huh. Yeah, really not that far, huh? Whoa. Get away from me. Rude. Hello, my friends. Oh, I skipped it. Sorry about that. Yes, it was quite the ordeal. You should have seen the look on Estrola's face when the one impersonating you suddenly showed up. That's quite enough, Papalevo. Ahem. My apologies. It's not like me to ramble so. At any rate, as I was saying, I've finished measuring etheric activity in the area, and am pleased to say I have reached an indisputable conclusion. To wit, that RAMUH was called forth in the vicinity of the Sylph's Etherite. Cumber, the Lord of Lemon waits. Ugh. Excuse you. Very weird plant. And where are we on? Down there. Huh. It's like maybe where everybody else is standing. Oh.
Nora betrays thee, servant of hiding.
Oh, you're not happy.
Thou art the bringer of light, bane of Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, and Leviathan. I am RAMUH, guardian of the children of the forest. Thou tramplest upon sacred soil, bringer of light. By what right doth man intrude in this sanctuary of the sylphs? The Gridanians proffer peace? Their words are born of delusion, thine offer an insult. Thou speakest of harmony, yet carest naught for my children's desires. They did but wish to dwell beneath these boughs in solitude. Yet even that was too much to ask of man. Thus did they turn to me for succor. The sentence I pronounce upon thy kind is just. Gridanian or Garlean, it matters not. The good intent of one excuseth not the misdeeds of the other.
It's got very majestic beard. So, whoa.
Thy conflicts have brought naught but anguish and misery unto the forest. All blame doth lie with the darkness that resideth in the breast of man. Whence sprung this calamitous seed? In the beginning no such duality existed. Were light and dark given form when man was born?
It's like its own entity.
It would explain much. Not least why strife and sorrow follow ever in thy wake. Thou canst not deny the urgings of thine own nature. Knowing that thy mere presence here portendeth tragedy, wilt thou persist in this pretense of peacemaking? Thou bearest the crystal which I bestowed upon thy wayward charges. that they should entrust so precious a gift to thee. Thou standest apart from thy kin. Thou art the bringer of light, aye. But there is something more in thee. Very well. I shall consider thy proposal, shouldst thou survive my trial. If thou wouldst champion the cause of harmony, I must have proof that thou art fit to play the role. Wither mine ire, and prove to me thereby that thou hast strength enough to stay the darkness which threateneth to consume thee. Yet if thou shouldst be found wanting, know that all men shall perish in the storm of my judgment.
Oh, crap.
Come to me, bringer of light. I shall await thee on the field of battle.
Of course.
Urianger, it is rare indeed to find you so far from at home.
The Lord of Levin himself. Never till this day had I looked upon his visage, save in painted renderings made faint by time. Ever shall this scene remain etched in my mind's eye. Beg pardon, my lady.
He is mystified.
I must beg thine aid on a point of research. If thou art resolved to face Lord RAMUH, I would ask thy leave to observe the event.
Hey, yo, Gemini! Just in time. Big ol' foot. Good ol' RAMUH. Oh, hi! Would you like to join? Good show. I extended invitation. I think we do more party if anybody else wants to join in. I love this music. Oh my gosh. Alright, cool. Alright, well, we got Viking. I love the summon a friend. Oh, next time, Gemini. Then I think we're good. Alright, cool. Are you ready? I was spoiled when I played WoW. I just had friends who would they knew what to do. So they would just do everything and I just tagged along. Okay, cool. I was just gonna ask. It's like, what should we do? Violet Screech. It's cool that we get to fight all the summons in this game, the primals. I always loved seeing how they would change throughout all of, like, all the different games. Like how the designs would differentiate. It was always cool. Oh, I have not gotten a chance to look at it just yet. I've been doing some computer work, and then I got my summoner up to level 50. But I do intend on looking at that over this weekend, and I really appreciate you sending it to me. Alright, you guys, ready? This music, though, it's so cool. That's good. Like, look at me. Dad. He's just so big, and it's mostly like his beard. It's crazy. Fight me to prove that you mean to be peaceful. What the heck? Judgment bolt. There we go. Funky Pewster. That is a funny name. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. That is tough. Good. Just whack him from afar. Punch you. With my cover. Did we do it? Oh my gosh. That was tough. Thank you, Viking. That was not as fun as the Leviathan fight. And not just because he was tough.
Measure, bringer of light. And I judge thee a worthy champion. The task of excising the sin that hath taken root in man's heart is thine. Shrink not from employing thy strength in service to the forest and the wider realm beyond. Like hungering shadows do the enemies of harmony gather, and meekness will but feed them. If man is to be delivered from the dark, it shall be by thy guiding light alone. Stray not from the path, for if thou dost, thy people shall be truly lost.
Thou hast slain the Lord of Levin. A regrettable act, but a necessary one. In witnessing thy struggle, a truth hath been revealed unto me. If I mistake not, it may yet prove a chink in the eternal armor of the Ascians.
Oh, I don't think he has yet, Gemini. Not yet. But, yes, JC, that was very funny. You're all too violent. Now fight me! I love video games.
But let us conclude our present business. I shall expound upon my findings at the Rising Stones anon.
But it's definitely tricky. Just strong. Oh my gosh, this guy's name. I'll just let you guys read that. I'm not gonna read it aloud. So we have to go back to Little Solace. God. This freak. I love this little guy. You creepy guy. I think I'm flying the right way. Whoa, I guess not. Hold up. This is so cool. I love seeing people's names on this game. This is so funny. Ha ha ha. Hello, Serpent Lieutenant. Private Lynn, you have returned. Dare I ask how RAMUH received your visit? No, you daren't. He challenged you to a test of arms. It is well, then, that you have some experience in such matters. Like he's so shocked, you know? The peoples of both Gridania and Little Solace will be relieved to hear that the Lord of Levin has accepted you as the forest champion of peace. You have performed a monumental duty this day, Private Lynn. The Elder Seeds here must be informed of your deeds at once. Everyone's like, oh, you had to fight him. I would never have guessed. Exactly. The Elder Seedseer will wish to hear of your experiences firsthand. Pray return to Gridania and make directly for the Lotus Den. The Conjurer at Nofika's altar will be expecting you. Very well, Private Lynn. I know, right? Oh, so good. It's like I may or may not have a little bit of experience. Oh no, I've reached my limit on Gil for the free trial. That's not fair. Don't throw away the Gil. They don't believe in such. I lost my dang mind. I'm all rattled. Look! Tidus looks a little different than what I remember. That's so funny. Welcome back, Honored Scion. We who knew of your mission have been most anxious to see your return. The Elder Seedseer awaits you within. I don't think I could give anybody my Gil. Yeah, I can't trade. I can't even whisper at people. I can't even invite people to a party. They have to invite me. It's a lonely road playing the free trial. That's okay though. There are workarounds at least. Like if people invite you, you can accept, which is cool. I am impressed by the amount of things you are like how far you can play in the game for the free trial and stuff like that. Like that's cool. At the very least.
You are returned to us, dear friend. and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this. I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord RAMUH ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell? RAMUH made trial of you?
They are so shocked. Like, what?
I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without. It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano, or to the rising flood of refugees.
Yeah, my brothers have been playing, like my one has been playing for like 10 years, and so he has pointed out how it's improved since then as well. I'm not complaining too much. I just didn't realize they'd capped my gil. That's just evil.
Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest. As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose. Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all. Eorzea must be as one, yet I fear that dream is still far off. On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done.
Ugh, you and me both, JC. I wish I had started this way back in the day.
Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth.
Finally, I'm getting some recognition. The recognition I deserve. That's right. Everybody, bow to me. I am the Grand Adventurer.
Lord RAMUH has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
Oh man, that stinks. Well then I'm definitely gonna ride out this free trial till I can't any longer. Who's this guy? Just standing in the bowl. That's offensive. Disrespectful. Oh, this is true. Yeah, I am very interested in leveling other classes as well. I'm happy my summoner is level 50. Some good stuff. I like that there are so many classes you could choose from. It's very neat. Thus ends another daunting mission, Ver? I'd hoped Lord RAMUH could be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless, I can only admire the adroitness with which you responded to the Primal's sudden challenge. And it seems that Uranga, too, was pleased with the outcome. What say you, Ver? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder the lessons of the day? The Rising Stones. I watched a little documentary, maybe like before I started it, like maybe 2 months ago, that talked about like how it used to be and like the process of them restarting. Yeah, I think it. I don't know that I watched the full thing, but I definitely started that. I watched quite a bit of it. It was crazy how much of a wreck it was. They were just trying too much to do something different with it. No clips. Alright, Miss Minfilia. This is like one of my favorite NPCs. This little guy here. He just like guards this aetheryte. He's so cute. You have to get through me if you want to get to our aetheryte. So cute. See what she gotta say. Welcome back, Burr. Word of your momentous encounter with Lord RAMUH precedes you. I would fain share news of mine own, but your Ranger's discoveries must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Levin, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of the Ascian's immortality. Let us assemble and discuss his observations together. Can't take that gil.
If everyone is ready, let us begin. Urianger, the floor is yours.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the waking sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Ascian clad in white, Elidibus. Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Ascians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Ascians might more permanently be slain.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence. In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension. The etheric readings taken by Y'shtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven most enlightening.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
The significance of Y'shtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the Primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior.
Oh, snap.
Let us begin at what some might call the end. When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm.
AKA the life stream.
In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls. Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape. Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, make for itself a new body.
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth the distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
I am sorry, my friend.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us unto an answer.
The Sahagin ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection...
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady. Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved. Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian. Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
Ah, such nice, reassuring words.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
What a nice friend. Everybody is such good friends. This is so Organization 13 vibes. The Lord of Levin is returned to the ether, as was Leviathan before him. Ramuh's acquiescence was most intriguing. Inferno, Vortex, Crag, Whirl, and Levin all have now been humbled by the Bringer of Light. The limitless potential of man. Hidelin's servant grows mightier by the day. Yet she prospers at great cost to her mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times have the masses survived the rejoining, but their souls are grown weak and wan. Yet even as it enervates, the ardor empowers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted, to forge the final key. And that is the task to which we bend our every effort. Divine seeds were ever wont to quicken in Eorzea's fertile soil. We need only lead men to the field, and by their eager hands shall a new deity arise. Whose body does he have now? That which was shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again. Whoa. Craziness. So, I think I'm gonna end that here for today. I think it feels like a good ending spot. But thank you for bearing with me with the stream disconnecting. Also, don't forget to like this video if you have not yet, and subscribe if you're new here. Check the community tab tomorrow to see what time we'll be going live. And if you want to join the Discord, or if you want to help support the channel, I will have links in the description for you to do so. Until again, I will see you soon. Have a good night.